Hi everybody, welcome to the weekend energies, the 1st of April and the 2nd of April. Wow, brand new April, brand new month, and we're in the fiery sign of, the sun's in the fiery sign of Aries. We're also, the moon is in Leo on this first, on the Saturday the 1st, so you're going to be feeling this fire energy. So get out, have fun, socialise, dance, time to shine kind of energy on Saturday the 1st. And then it slips into Virgo on the 2nd. So it's a bit more practical, a bit more, okay, I've had fun now. Now it's time to get down to tidying up, practical skills, organising. So make the most of this balance this weekend. Okay, here we go. 1st and 2nd of April. We're in the phase of the moon called the waxing gibbous, which is reflecting back on how far you've come, your internal growth. Patience wants to be seen. Karmic timing, I'm going to take that. I'm going to pull some energy cards, then I'm going to go into the day's energy, day by day, Saturday and Sunday individually, with my Moonology deck, and then clarifying with the tarot. So patience, you've had to be patient, very much so, but we're in this new cycle now. So let's see, I'll clarify this, I'll see what other cards come up. So patience, what else do we have? Indecision. Wow, okay. What else do we have? Anxiety. That's been a popular energy. And Magician and the Healer. You know what? I have a feeling this came up either last week or the week before. Wow, so we've been doing a lot of healing work, and this is where I think over this weekend, the 1st and the 2nd, we are reflecting on our internal growth, what we've learned through the anxious times, through those insecurities, those decisions that we've made, and patience, just flowing with our intuition, flowing with our anxiousness, our not knowing all the answers, because we are stepping into this energy. This is the Magician in the mirror. See above his head, there's the infinity symbol. This is manipulating and transforming one energy to another. So energy is not created nor destroyed, meaning it's always constant. The only thing it can do is transform from one to another. So we've had to do a lot of this. We've had to heal those insecurities. There's the root chakra, the red. We've had to sit with this energy. We've been patient with this energy. And we've gone with this indecision. We've come out of a heavy Pisces season, whereby everything, we didn't have all the answers, but we were trusting our intuition. Again, look at this red energy. This is the root chakra. We've done a lot of work on our masculine energy. We've took our power back. We've matured. Okay, I'm just looking at the numbers on the cards. We've got 2 8s, so 5 and 3 is 8. This card is 8. This is 1 and 6, which is 7. And this is 1 and 8, which is 9. So 7, 8, 9. So it's a progression. This is again, it's that growth. Where have we been patient? Where has karmic timing been coming into play? I always suggest this with this card. We might be ready to move forward, and we might be ready to push forward, but the universe is saying, no, you've got to wait. This is karmic timing. And I feel as if a lot of us have been trusting this. There's been a lot of karmic timing at play, a lot of ancestral wounding for those that have been doing the ancestral healing. That's not going to resonate with everybody. But it's something to do with our insecurities, that the red energy here is jumping out at me. And this is our root chakra, our insecurities, our fears, what we build our life upon. And I feel like we've transformed it. We are not now settling for anything less. And this is where we've had to trust ourselves. We've had to trust the journey. We've had to trust the universe, our beliefs, our connection to spirit, wherever that might be. And I do feel for some of you it is this connecting to spirit, because he's the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And this is connecting to a higher source. But also I associate this card with Akashic Records. She's holding a book. And this is the book of our life. This is the book of our soul. Akashic Records, and everything that we have been and yet to become is said to be in the Akashic Record. It's like a library of our soul. And I feel with this energy that we are ending out, or we have ended out some big cycles. And this is where we have to take stock this weekend, or we have an opportunity to, and give yourself a pat on the back also, I feel, with this energy. So I'm going to go into my astrology reading cards and see what their overall energy is for the weekend to go along with these 4 cards. Let's see what the energy is. What do we have? What is the planet, the house, or the zodiac that's influencing the energy this weekend, 1st and 2nd of April, in that waxing gibbous phase of the moon, reflection, and how far you've come on your soul's journey, on your life's journey. I'm going to pull this house card. Wow, Leo. The waxing gibbous moon is in the sign of Leo on Saturday. Then it wanes into Virgo. Not sure what time on Sunday. We might still be in this energy on Sunday too. I'm not sure what time. So again, here's that 5th house. Leo rules the fifth house. And this says, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So this is that reflection energy. As I did say, give yourself a pat on the back. Because you should be proud of your passions. Leo is a passionate energy. Where you've healed romantic cycles within you, romance, creativity. This is what the Leo is all about. Be proud of yourself. And at the bottom of the deck we have Mars. Mars rules Aries. So here's a nod to that fire energy, to that masculine energy of fire. Mars, Sun in Aries. Leo, Moon in Leo. The energy is amazing this weekend. I'm feeling that. Now, the physical is physical energy. Mars is physical. So you might need to want to move your body. As I say, dance, sing. And if you're not, if you're feeling a little bit at odds with the energy, this is what it wants you to get into. Release some old wounding. Release what no longer serves you. We've been doing a lot of that. But remember, this energy can get stored and it needs to move through you. So this is a good way to let the energy move through you if you're feeling a little bit at odds with the world at the weekend. So your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. Now Mars gets a bad rep, but it gives us the spark of life. It's our passion. It's what gets us out of bed on a morning. So let's tap into the higher vibration of this energy. Now let's pop these cards here so we can keep going back to them. Okay. Right, let's go into the individual days then. So Saturday the 1st. What do we have? Saturday the 1st of April. What do we have? Saturday the 1st of April, what do we have? Conclusions are within reach. This is a full moon eclipse. Now, at the end of the month, on the 20th or 29th, I want to say the 29th, but I don't think it is. I can't remember. At the end of the month, we go into eclipse season. And we have another moon in Aries. We had a new moon in Aries, and then we usually flip over to a different sign. It's quite rare to have 2 new moons in the same sign and full moons in the same sign, and that's what they call once in a blue moon energy. So this is big. This is a big season. April Aries season is a big season for everybody, but the same conclusions are within reach, and this is eclipse energy. So something's moving, shifting and changing, but you're seeing this on the 1st of April. Conclusions are within reach. And this is where I feel, wow, just a moment. This is where I feel on Saturday, you are feeling happy with yourself. You are reflecting back and giving yourself that pat on the back. And you're feeling that strength and that energy, that creation energy bubbling up inside of you. And this is all down to you. Bottom of the deck, we have Libra energy. The opposite sign to Aries is Libra. We have a full moon in Libra on the 6th So that's only days away. For some of you, you might be starting to feel this energy, and this is a win-win outcome. This is a balanced energy. How beautiful is that? So there's balanced conclusions within reach. And this is the energy it wants you to go into, because this is what you have created. You've been the warrior. You've been the warrior. So on Sunday then, what do we have for Sunday? What do we have for Sunday? The 2nd of April. I'm going to clarify further with my tarot. A time to give rather than to take. Now this is Virgonian energy. This is being of service energy. Virgo rules the 6th house, which is all about health, being of service, healing, being diligent. Oh wow, of course. on Sunday, we cross over into Virgo. The moon crosses over in a waxing gibbous. So that's saying reflect on where you give and you've been of service. And be proud what you have created. You've made a difference in the world, whether you understand that or not. This might be a difference, yes, a difference in your own life, but most certainly going out on a collective energy. Wow, this is beautiful. The 5th and 6th house, right next door to each other, coming out in this reading. This is magical energy, guys. So if you're liking this video, do give my channel a subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. As now we go into the tarot and see some clarity with, oh wow, look at this. The universe is gifting you. This is the rewards you have reaped, easy for me to say, from making those very difficult decisions, taking on that Martian energy, that strength energy of Leo from the heart, but also that Mars energy, the warrior, not knowing where you're going, but taking that leap of faith, letting the past go. This is the 4 of Pentacles. See how this man is clinging on very tight. He's letting it go, and it's almost as if you're getting rewarded. Decisions, being in your head about something. Decisions, 2 of Wands, turning your back on the past. You've got the world in your hands. Where you've been defensive, where you've had sleepless nights, been in your head, you've done it all. You've purged, you've healed, you've released. Well done. This is the energy I'm getting. Well done. Be proud of yourself. So conclusions are within reach then. On Saturday the 1st, what else do we have? Four of Cups. Let's clarify the 4 of Cups, because that to me is a confusing energy. Okay, I feel this is what it's saying. I think a lot of you have been in this confusion energy. We have a big influence of Pisces and Neptune for the next 3 years, and I feel like you're working with this. You're starting to trust, even though you're healing through that emotion, guilt, trauma, wherever it might be, and you know that there's something else that you're missing. You're learning to trust your feelings. And this is where the conclusions are coming in. So I feel like this is the energy you have been in. This is where the patience, you've been patient with yourself. You've made decisions based on your heart and your intuition. You've worked through some old insecurities. This is where this magician has come in. Because first of all, we have to feel it. And then we go into our mind to transform it. And this is what I feel you have done. So conclusions are within reach, the 4. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles is about being seen, being noticed, being heard. But 3 is also creative energy. It's where you're creating a new foundation. A new foundation that you are now growing on. Based on this new understanding of yourself, trusting your emotions, what it's all about, what your journey here on earth is all about. What else do we have for Saturday? This is belief systems. This is any kind of, it's the Hierophant, it's ruled by Taurus in tarot. This is any kind of control, authority, people in authority, contracts, things that we sign that we have to follow. This is also can be marriage contracts, job contracts, policies, procedures at work, that kind of energy. But I feel like you are rising above some old restraints, yeah. You have the keys here to set yourself free from some old limiting beliefs. 5 on this card is freedom. Also can represent marriage, where it's starting afresh, you're starting anew. Oh wow, and as I said that, there's the Two of Cups. This is what we've all been working on. Me personally, I feel this is what we've all been working on, the inner masculine and feminine. There's the Leo lion energy, and this is where we've had the strength. This is the Kadua symbol, the healing symbol. The strength to work on our feminine, work on our masculine, internal. All of our conflicts in our external world are just a mirror of what's going on and what we need to heal within us. It's a projection. And this is where we've had the strength to trust, to go within and ignite that spark, passion for life. Wherever those blocks were, constraints were, restrictions were, burdens were, we've worked through them. And we're trying to bring some balance in. And this is where the conclusions are within reach. I said the universe is gifting you. Sunday. I like this energy. Sunday, what do we have? 2nd of April. 2nd of April. What do we have for the 2nd of April? There's that new beginning coming in. This is the page. Pages are not yet knights, nor are they kings. That's right at the beginning of the journey. Page can represent children, infancy, immature energy, something right at its birth, beginning. Well, yeah, maybe it's infancy. This is how I'm feeling it. And this is that Virgo energy, time to give rather than to take. And this is where I feel a lot of us, healers, whether you think you're a healer or not, we're all assigned, I feel, to this earth to work through the old energies and to transform them into a higher frequency of what they are. So we come in with our karma, we come in with our insecurities, so they're going to show up as insecurities, and this is what we're working for, to transform them. And I feel this is the gift to the universe. We're right at the beginning of I want to be a bit cliche and say new earth. And Virgo is Mother Earth energy. Wow. We're right at the beginning of a chapter. This is, for me, it's like Aquarius energy. This is transforming the mind, because he's got the butterflies at the back of his chair. Transforming those masculine thoughts, where before it would be that fight, that old Mars energy, that warrior, that wounded warrior, where it will react with anger, defensiveness, pride. Now it's softened. I feel it's softened and it's connecting more with the feminine. To create, to support, to love, to nurture. But having that drive, that strength to create and channeling our energy in better ways than aggression, than war, than conflict. This is what we're doing. This is a very deep reading. But this is going to play out in your personal relationships too. This is what you've worked through. What else do we have for Sunday? Self-limiting beliefs. There's that very mental energy. Yes, of course. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. And Mercury, we can go into our critical mind. Our all self-limiting beliefs. But this is what I feel you have worked through. Where you have been of service within your own detriment. So for instance, your day is just full of responsibilities, chores, being a carer, mother, father, grandmother, whatever it might be. And all of that is a masculine energy, where if we're in too much in our masculine energy, we can forget to have fun, which is that creative energy, shifting the energy, shifting the fire, the passions, the desires, which then allows us to create if we're getting that balance. Wow. This is where the Wheel of Fortune is coming in. Jupiter is currently in Aries. So this is going to be a fantastic season for shifting this energy, for having some realizations. But remember your internal growth and how far you have come. One final message for the collective. I'm going to pull on my lunar oracle. One final message, one positive message, please, for the collective for the 1st and 2nd of April. And then I'm going to sign off, guys. What do we have? What's the final message? Oh, another oh, wow, look at this. This is the sun in Leo for me. This says, when you put yourself center stage, so remember the center, the sun is central to everything, to all life. It's easier to see the next step. So I feel I'm just getting the image of the symbol of in astrology for the sun is a circle and a dot in the middle. So that's where I was feeling with this energy. And the center is you. And when you put yourself in center stage, it's easier to see the next step. Forget about what everybody else thinks. As long as it's coming from your big heart and you want to create and transform in that old ego, that old unhealthy ego, that wounded warrior, transforming all of that and putting it into something creative, into your world and ultimately into the collective, you will see the next step. How amazing is that? Well done, everybody. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care.